Hello and welcome to our presentation. We are Innovative Furniture Design & Co, or short for IFD & Co. We specialise in indoor, dining room and kitchen furniture, and we are located in Darwin, Australia. Our goal is to make quality products at affordable prices, and with your financial backing we would like to export our products to Croatia. We will have the manufacturing process in Bulgaria, as it will make it easier for us to export our goods. We use mainly recycled timber, which should be enticing to Croatians as they have a low indulgence, which tells us that they do not like spending excess amounts of money. Pictured here is our most popular kitchen furniture, and this is a mahogany wood with a stainless steel bench top. The top makes the bench ideal to clean when cooking, and the dark wood isn't easily stained and holds its colour over time. Below here on the left is one of our mini dining tables, and it is perfect for the environmentally conscious as it is made from 100% recycled timber. Kitchen and indoor dining furniture dominate the present market in Australia, which puts us at a great advantage already, as they are the areas in which we specialise. With the projected increase in housing production and of course the continued construction of hotels and apartment living, the opportunities for the furniture industry and IFD Co will Our manufacturing process consists of 7 steps. Step 1 is to sketch and design the product and they are submitted. 2 is to review the sketch and then the sketch is given to the manufacturer. Number 3 is the correct timbers are sourced and inspected to ensure their quality. 4 is the timber is then cut to size. 5, they are then assembled into the product. 6, the final test of durability and quality are completed. And 7, advertising of the product begins. A few more facts about our business. We are located here in Darwin, Australia. We have been in operation for almost 8 years. We have operated locally with great success and have received increasing interest from European markets. We aim to use as much recycled timber as possible in our projects, which allows us to offer great prices. And finally, our end goal is to branch out and begin manufacturing in Bulgaria, as it means having easier access to Croatia, which is our target market.
Croatia has been involved in many conflicts during its history as a nation, which stems back to the year 1092. Far more recently, though, Croatia became a part of Yugoslavia in 1918, right after the First World War. Yugoslavia was then soon invaded by Nazi Germany in 1941, which was then turned into a Nazi state, but was soon freed after the end of World War II and was then absorbed by the Soviet bloc and became a communist state. In 1991, Croatia declared independence from Yugoslavia, but this had led to a bloody civil war conflict which claimed up to 20,000 lives and large amounts of destruction. It was not until 1995 the war was over and Croatia was free but a struggling democratic state. Looking at some statistics and demographics, Croatia currently has a population of 4,470,534, with the capital of Zagreb holding 686,000 people. When this population is broken down into ethnicity, it contains 90% that are Croat, 4% that are Serb, and the remaining percentage including a mix of Bosniak, Hungarian, Slovene, Czech, and Roma. In regards to education, Croatia has a literacy rate of 98% and is ranked 34th in education on the Legatum Prosperity Index. Moving on to the legal system of Croatia, they use a civil law system which is different compared to the common law system used here in Australia. It is important to know that the civil law system is based on the constitution and legislation and not legal precedents like common law. They also have 3 branches of law, which includes legislative, executive, and judicial system. In regards to business here, there are 4 main types: Uruga, DOO, JDOO, and TO, which all have their own individual benefits. Applying Hofstadter's cultural principles, an understanding can be made of how Croatia is culturally and compare that to how Australia functions. The closest similarity that can be noticed is masculinity versus femininity. Both countries lean towards the centre, but Australia favours more masculine characteristics like materialistic goals and higher egos, compared to the slightly more feminine characteristics displayed by Croatians, concern for quality of life or nurturing tendencies. The biggest difference between the two countries is the principle of collectivism versus individualism. Australia can be seen as a very individualist country with high respect for privacy and a large value on people's time. Croatia, on the other hand, would rather work together and maintain harmony than worry about moral issues. This could be seen as Croatia being a former Soviet nation. The reason we are expanding into Croatia is to allow us an opportunity to enter Central European markets or even possibly export further due to the accessibility to ports on the Adriatic Sea. This position also allows us to manufacture in the neighbouring country of Bosnia and Herzegovina for cheaper labour costs. Also, another possibility is the opportunity to sell our goods to hotels, motels, and Airbnbs, as Croatia has a very large tourism industry.
The business entry method we have chosen for our company is import-export. The furniture will be built in Bulgaria because of low labour costs and then imported to Croatia because both members are part of the European Economic Area. Importing is duty-free, and because of their close geographic location, transport costs are low. The operational structure we have chosen is international division structure. Because the company is still in the developmental stage of international business, it would be managed by a senior executive and grouped differently to domestic sales to properly track its sales. The management of the company would remain with the main office located in Darwin. However, an expatriate manager would be sent over to Croatia to oversee sales, training of new staff members, deliveries, and other important aspects of the business. The management relationship would remain positive with open communication channels, ensuring that the main branch would be ready to provide extra support and cultural knowledge to the expatriate while they are located in Croatia. To be more cost effective, we have decided to only have 2 physical showrooms in Croatia for customers to view products. The first would be in Zagreb due to its central location and closeness to Bulgaria, as it would be the main delivery route of the products from the factory. The second showroom would be in Split, a high tourism area, allowing us as a company to target the tourism industry such as accommodation and restaurants. All other products would be available through online shopping and delivery from these 2 main locations. We have chosen 2 main sustainable development goals for our company to focus on. The first is Goal 5, which is gender equality. We would support women to work with incentives such as daycare and ensure training for male employees to make sure they are respectful within the workplace. Our second is Goal 12, responsible consumption and production. We would do this by using recycled timber and plastic to create our furniture products, which prevents items from going into landfill. In order to ensure we meet sustainability laws of Croatia, we would need to do extensive research on the European Union's environmental acquis, a set of guidelines of environmental standards which participating countries must include in national legislation. It includes items such as public participation in the implementation of environmental plans and liability in regards to prevention of environmental damage. It also ties in with our sustainability goal of responsible consumption and production.
Now we will look at the financial costs for the firm. First, we have to consider the cost to rent a warehouse to be utilized for the manufacturing of the furniture. Then there will be the cost for materials to build the products. We will be primarily using mahogany wood and recycled timber. Next, we will have to factor in the transportation costs, which will include the purchasing of trucks and the price of gas to get the products to Croatia. Keep in mind the price of gas is prone to fluctuate. Lastly is the factor of the employees' salaries and determining the cost per worker. Now we will go into the potential financial benefit for our company. To start off, Croatia has a fairly promising economy with their GDP being 60.8 billion. Another advantage that is beneficial is that they are part of the European Union, which will boost finances from EU grants and allow us to use the money towards the production of our furniture and lower some of the costs we would pay. Lastly, having our entity in Croatia gives us full access to the rights and privileges of a Croatian company. This is beneficial since we could function and run just like any other Croatian company and be able to dominate within the furniture market. Here we will be discussing the human resource issues with expanding our furniture company into a European nation. The main issue would be the cultural differences between Australia and Croatia. Continuing, there is the language barrier, therefore we would need someone that is bilingual within our workforce. Also, there is the thought of culture shock for employees that may need to travel to Croatia, such as managers. There is also the need for employee compensations, including a base salary, benefits, allowances, incentives, and taxes, which all need to be taken into consideration. Finally is the customs and policies in both Bulgaria and Croatia, since we are present in both, and we would have to abide by both countries' customs and policies. We would ideally want you as the investor to consider all the major points we have discussed and highly consider investing within our furniture company. We would be willing to allow you to have a say in all major decisions and make sure your money will be utilized in making the best quality furniture products possible. We aim as a company to be as sustainable and equal to everyone. We hope you consider investing with Innovative Furniture Design & Co.